Hello everybody, I'm SJM. Welcome back to episode 5 of Q-Tech. So in between episodes, I did build the crafting station from Silent Gear because I found that we're going to need a place to keep all of this stuff anyways. And it's pretty handy that we can actually put our tool in there and see what kind of random things that we can get changed with doing different things in there. Let's just grab a bone while we're in there as well. Now, we can always change the handle, the tool rod of our tool after we've made it, but we won't be able to change the head on our tool after the fact. So just one thing to keep in mind, that when you make the tool head, you're kind of stuck with the way you make it. I ended up going ahead and actually making the the compressed iron to get the fourth different kind of metal in there, so that I actually ended up getting a synergy level of 134, and that enabled me to get my overall durability over 3,000, which is, I thought, really handy. And then also my harvest speed and my attack damage both being around 10. Pretty good for a first tool anyways. But we can see here, there, if we switched over to a bone handle, then we will get our harvest speed goes down, our attack damage goes up, and then we lose a ton of durability, like almost 500 durability on it over the iron one, and then the wood one gets even worse there on the durability. So definitely the iron tool rod was the correct one to go with there. So to finish off our tool here, we're going to add a grip and a tip. So we'll just take a look at all of these different tip upgrades again. I went over them in the last stream, so we don't have to go over too much here. As I mentioned before, on my paxel, I'm going to be going with the lucky, so that, because I'm actually going to use this as a quadruple thing, because I will be using it as my weapon for now anyways as well. So I'm going to see if the lucky works like looting does. I'm pretty sure the lucky works like fortune, but not sure about the looting factor. So we'll just have to see what happens there. But there we've got the tip upgrade done. And then that will add us in the holy and the yeah, just the lucky, right? Because this, it adds holy as well. And what does holy do for us? So if we hold control over there, and it stops flipping back and forth between, so lucky adds luck, malleable, lustrous, and deals extra damage to undead is what the holy does. So it makes sense. Oh, and we can add the grip in there all at the same time as well. So there we end up getting a little bit more durability, more attack damage, and the harvest speed of small touch goes up on it there. So I'm pretty happy. We're definitely going with the wool grip because we really want to have the here, we'll just look at the grips again over here. The grips, there's the where'd the grips disappear to now? Oh, I see what happened. Grip. The repair efficiency. So we definitely want to have as much high percentage on that there. And there's really only two kinds of grips. It's either wool or leather. So if you wanted more harvest speed, then definitely go with the leather, more attack speed. And the repair wasn't as important to you, but for me, the repair efficiency is going to be more important. So that's what we're going with there. So we can go down and we can do some testing with the new tool, and we'll give you guys an idea of how it goes. I did use it to grab up some sand to get prepared for this episode, and I did some tree chopping as well because I've started on getting an enchanting area here as well, because we can enchant our silent gear as well. So that'll add another layer of possibilities to it all. So going down into my mine, I've built a splashdown at the bottom. That's my typical thing to go to. Sometimes causes me a death, but if you build it correctly, then you shouldn't end up dying falling down there. So we'll start with the Sapphire Pickaxe and just do a little bit of comparison on how it all feels, and then we'll switch to the iron tool, the iron paxel, kind of the last hurrah of my axe, shovel and pickaxes that I had left over from my vanilla tool age. So the sapphire is just slightly higher than the iron that we can see from doing that there. And then if we go into the bismuth steel, we can see quite a bit higher. So definitely pretty happy about that. The one other thing that we're going to do here, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just put in the lighting there for now. Is see how we go on the luck factor with these. So a few places where I have found diamonds down here, I will mark it with some torches just on the inside of the cave, or on the inside of the hallway where I have them, and I got 2 torches here. So there's actually going to be 2 spots down this hallway where I've got some diamonds to mine out. So 1 for 1, 2 for 2. So no bonus there on diamonds. And we might as well dig around too, just to make sure we're not missing anything here. So no bonus yet. No bonus yet. It seems to be working on the lapis, but not on the diamond. Unfortunate. So there again, nothing extra. Nothing. Nothing. So we got 4 out of that one, which is about typical. 4 more. 5 out of that one, that's not too atypical. 4 there. So yeah, really not too sold on that lucky tip. Oh, it only gave me lucky 2, not lucky 4. Huh, I should have been paying attention to that. Well, maybe after the episode's over, I'll go and see if I can't put more tips on there to get some more luck out of it. Not sure, but it did seem to work on the lapis. I'm pretty confident it was working on the lapis. And shift control. Get back to my basalt there. I think that was all the diamonds that I had found down this one. Yeah. Oh, I passed right by my marker, which indicates the end of the hallway. I forget where I had... Oh, I know where I've got more diamonds. I've got them over in my other mine shaft. So I'll bring you guys back. Or actually, I'll just go and do those in between episodes. If I get any bonus or I up that lucky to a higher luck level, then maybe I'll let you know if that was what was holding it back. Actually, it might be even really quick just to zip around over this way here. Yeah, I don't think this is the... This is the way to where I want to go, so... one thing that I hadn't covered, I guess, in the past is that we do have the mod that allows you to do the teleportation. So I set my home to my base here, obviously, if we just do set home, and then we name the home, so home, then this will now be my home block here. So whenever I hit home, then I just wait the 3 seconds and it will bring us back to here. Nope, not here, you go up here. Alright, so the next thing that I was going to work on was starting on an inventory system. So there is a mod in here called Pretty Pipes. This will be our early game storage, and it's not auto crafting, but it can also work at pulling and supplying different things, kind of like XNet, but XNet, if I'm not mistaken, is a bit farther away. Where's the controller? I haven't used XNet a whole lot, so I don't actually remember what they look like. Oh, that's the, there we go, there's the controller. So some of those, and the machine frame. Yeah, this isn't too hard at all, actually. So the gating on XNet isn't that big as far as I can tell. We're just going to need a lot of redstone alloy to get things done in there. But yeah, XNet will be another learning experience for me, but we'll do it with we're going to do the Pretty Pipes anyways, because I saw it in action on in some content out there, and it looks pretty neat, so it might be something good just to know, right, for the future. So the pipes themselves are pretty cheap in general, just glass and iron bars, get you 4 pipe with some redstone. The trickier one is the item terminal. So this requires 8 compressed iron ingots. And the compressed iron ingots you need to throw through the compressor with some refined iron ingots, and it takes 4 to 1 on those. The refined iron ingots are just iron and 2 sand smelted together in the alloy smelter. So we'll just go over this quickly. So in the last episode, I did it off camera when I was making up my bismuth brass, my bismuth steel. So you guys didn't see, but I did make the alloy smelter last episode. And then in between episodes, I got the compressor as well to make that compressed iron ingot that I did put into my tool when I made it. So we just need to throw those in. 4 will give us 1, so that'll give us our 8 iron ingots to get us the item terminal. And then from there we can make the crafting terminal as well. And then while we're waiting for that to go, we'll just go and get ourselves some pipes. So I've got iron bars in there, 8, yeah, that'll be lots. So we just need some glass. And some redstone, and we are good to go. Then what will we need for the item terminal? Again, crafting table, and for that one we need a chest. all of that stuff ready for now, and that's still processing. So we'll go over the crafting on those. So the basic alloy smelter wasn't too bad at all, just some tin, copper, and then this couple of bricks, stone machine frame, a little bit more involved. Sapphire glass, which we'll need some of the sapphires from our strainers, and some glass in the alloy smelter, and that gets us 4 per craft there. Smooth stone, which you should know by now, and elite control circuit. Takes 2 reinforced alloy and an advanced control circuits. The advanced control circuit's just a basic control circuit with 2 infused alloy. All this is done in the metallurgic infuser, so osmium with redstone to get that guy. And oops, back to the infused alloy is just iron with the redstone there to get those. And then the reinforced alloy is a little bit trickier because we'll need to get diamond in there. Don't forget to throw it through the enricher first so that you get your 8 to 1. And then just do 8 of these all at once because we're going to need these reinforced alloys in a lot of other crafting. So we got 12 pages of crafts there alone for different machines that will be may or may not be needing along the way. And then they also go into the metallurgic infuser for atomic alloys, which do have some uses as well, including the digital miner, which is a real big one to get to, and it's part of the quest line as well. Well, advancements, I shouldn't say quest line. All right, so we got our 8 compressed iron ingots. So we just throw that around a chest. That gets us the item terminal. And like this, that'll get us our crafting terminal. And now we should have an inventory system. There we go. So not 100% sure why that's not seeing all the contents of all my chests. Maybe because I'm synced up? Yeah, that's why, because I'm synced up. Oh boy. That is fugly. Those numbers are not good at all. I wonder what's going on with that. Order by name, order by mod. So yeah, that's just our sorting options there. Yeah, not 100% sure why those numbers are looking so gross. So we can, if we pull items out of there, so say I wanted a redstone block, so if I put 4 in there, then I'll get 4 blocks of redstone out of the system there, which I can pull out there. And then if I wanted to send them back, we just put them in there, and we can actually see it go through the pipes here. Maybe. Maybe it doesn't want to go through the pipes. Well, that's some annoying bugginess there. Did those redstones get anywhere? Nope. Let's try putting this down here. Does that change anything? So that'll break that. That's good. Wow. I'm not 100% sure. So let's go back and look here. Maybe we need some of these upgrades. Lowest, lower, low. Stack limiter, damage filter. Yeah, sure. I mean, well, I'm going to have to spend some time trying to figure that out, but I mean, at least it worked one way, right? Don't sync with JEI. If we break that out there. All right, so the iron ingot, we can get it to come out, but it doesn't want to go back anywhere. I'm not going to worry a whole too much about it at all, but I will go over the thing that I really wanted to use this with, and that is my sieve system. So I've got my sieve set up, and I was going to use this pretty pipe system to get all of the items out of the sieves as they go, rather than having to go and retrieve them. And then we can probably also use the system to put more sieves back on them as they run out. I'm hoping that's the way that we can get it all working, although I'm starting to have some doubts now. So extraction module, I think, is the one. Yes. So I want an extraction module. It requires a piston and a blank module, which requires, we'll need some stone slabs, so none of this should be too hard. Need that redstone back. Oh, right. I'm going to need a stone cutter to make stone slabs, because the vanilla recipes won't work anymore. So, easy peasy lemon squeezy. We'll just need another stone, obviously. Those guys back there. We'll put this guy down here. And then make the blank upgrade base. Why is that now? Why are you calling me a derp game? Oh boy, I don't know what I've run into here now. Cut stone slab, oh my god. You are kidding me, Mr. Stonecutter. So, creeper slabs, derp slabs, villager slabs. Just I want a Minecraft stone slab game. Why is it so difficult? that it? Polished. Oh my god, I don't have any hair left to pull out, game. You are really feeding it to me right now, are you? Alright, we'll throw this on a quick pause and see if I can't figure out what I need to get a regular vanilla stone slab. Alright, so that's really frustrating. So, tried making polished stone slabs. They wouldn't work for the recipe. Tried smooth stone. That makes a smooth stone slab, so I'm pretty sure that's not what we're looking for. Then I went back into here and I grabbed this thing and I yanked it down, and then I noticed there's a great big gap. So, you know, I came down to here, didn't go any further, not noticing that there was a big gap there. And yep, way down at the bottom here is where we got all the vanilla stuff. So what little hair I had is gone now. Thank you, game. That was really nice of you. That gets us the blank module, and then for that we do need the piston. For that we'll need to go into this guy. Oh, I don't need an iron. I always forget, is it this way? Yep. Alright, so we should have what we need now. I'll just show you guys here. I put in my 4 strainers down here. And I will just go ahead and start hooking up this wire. Yeah, bring it out on this level, I guess will be fine. Set up our chest here, and then we'll just go in and we'll look down there. That should start pulling all of the items out of our strainers now. So all of these items here should end up in this one chest here. Of course, I can add a second chest onto that to make it a double size, but that will automate the pulling of the items to go into the chest here. And then between episodes, I won't derp around with it any longer here on camera, but I'll try and figure out a way if I have strainers in here for them to go back as those strainers run out. I know I've got 4 more mesh strainers kicking around to do. Yeah. Hey, cooperate with me here. And then after that, we'll go into the next tier up for strainers. For strainer meshes, which would be the solid survivalist one, which just takes some iron and more iron. So it's just some iron to use up the iron, and we get iron nuggets back out of it, so we're not even really using that much iron, to be truthful. And the solid ones, I'm not ready to go up to diamond there just yet. And for the fisherman's strainer, I don't see much use for getting the food and the leather. I mean, enchanted books might be nice, but I don't know what the chances on that one are. So 0.5% of a chance to get an enchanted book each time. Not truly worth it in my book, or in my in my books. So we'll just leave that to there. Anyways, if you enjoyed the episode, leave me a thumbs up and leave a comment below if I've missed something, especially with like this putting back system. Maybe what I need to do is have the junction separated by one. Hey, look at that. It went in down here, which is not where I wanted it to go. But let's see if we do that and this. And it just goes into the next one available on the system. I'm assuming I could probably get some priority things set up there with the priority upgrades. Yeah, with these guys here. Anyways, that's it for me. I appreciate you all, and we will see you in the next one.